cards.
Wow, Adonis is barely staying on his feet. Wow.
Oh, my.
That may have been enough. Jack thinks he's done enough to become the new light heavyweight champion, but it will go down to the judges' scorecards in what was a competitive battle. And what about Badou Jack involved in another?
Let's wait for the cards. It's real time right now. It's 12:23 a.m., May the 20th, 2018. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Now, let's be honest. I've done a lot of research, and a lot of boxing fans, hardcore boxing fans, don't like the championship title reign of Adonis Stevenson. You know, when you look at the resumes of both Badou Jack and Adonis Stevenson, Badou Jack just naming James DeGale, George Groves, Nathan Cleverly, you know, just to name, you know, those guys, and looking at Tommy Karpinski, Dimitri Sahusky, a rematch, a way too late rematch with Fanfara. You have to wonder who would be able to carry the 175-pound division better. Now, the Kovalev issue. Now, it is Kovalev's fault, because there was at one point in time where the WBC did something unprecedented and made another champion with other sanctioning bodies, meaning at that time he was the WBO and WBA champion, if I'm correct, Sergey Kovalev. They made him the mandatory for then WBC champion Adonis Stevenson. So the fight was ordered to purse bid. What purse bid means is it says, okay, there's going to be an auction on who's going to promote this fight. And if Adonis Stevenson doesn't involve himself in this, then, you know, he gets stripped of his title. At that point in time, Kovalev's team was afraid that Al Hangman would outbid and there wasn't just enough money to go around. Here's the punch stat numbers. In fact, let me pause it right there. I need to look at this. We need to look at this. You know, because it's a very close fight. Badou Jack, 549 punches, 209 landed. Stevenson, 165 punches landed, 622 thrown. Now, we're going to wait for the scorecards, because I'm pretty sure they're probably coming up soon. And in my opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight is a draw. I wouldn't be surprised. So, are they going to the cards yet? No, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if they give this fight to Adonis Stevenson, because this is Adonis Stevenson. He's from Canada, even though it's in Toronto. So he's got what would be said to be the home advantage.
Of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Cavallari scores this contest 114 to 114. Judge Reyes scores this bout 115 to 113, Badou Jack. And Judge Marlinsky scores this contest 114 to 114. This contest is a majority draw, and so remaining WBC and lineal light heavyweight champion of the world, Adonis Superman.
You know,
Stevenson.
let me mute it right there. Now, of course, you know, before we even listen to the post-fight interview, we know Adonis Stevenson is going to say, yeah, you know, he'll be ready for a rematch. The issue is, you know, Adonis Stevenson is 40 years old, and I say they should do the rematch again next, running back real quick. But it seems as though Adonis Stevenson likes to play a lot of politics, you know. And him being 40 years old, if he's not going to fight Kovalev or Beterbiev or Dmitry Bivol, he's not going to unify, you know, then come on, you got to fight Badou Jack again next. They're actually interviewing, let me move this. Interviewing Gary Russell now. You know, so it's just that I just don't, you know. Okay, for one, let me say this. Adonis Stevenson fought a better fight than I thought he was going to fight. He showed more dimension to his game at 40 years old that we haven't seen in previous fights, even though technically he was dominating those previous opponents. For example, we saw that he was invested in the body. His punch output, you know, was pretty high. You know, over 600 punches. What was it, 500 or so thrown? But he wasn't necessarily left hand happy. His left hand is the Superman punch is what he calls it. Is his dominant punch. But we were seeing a lot of right and left hooks thrown to the body and the uppercut. Even though it seemed kind of awkward and it seemed as though he could get caught, and probably knocked out by, much better fighters throwing, the uppercut the way he was throwing it. But overall, still, at 40 years old, it was still good to see him go the distance and be able to, raise the output when needed. And it was sometimes during the later rounds where Badou Jack, I guess the plan for Badou Jack's team was to, let him punch himself out. Just don't get caught. Keep going to the left and, and circling around that left hand, I guess, to try to roll with it. And then later on in the fight, then to start walking him down and go into the body and try to knock him out. But remember, Jack is the smaller fighter moving up. At this point in time, Adonis Stevenson is a seasoned 175-pound fighter. Badou Jack had dropped his WBA 175-pound title. By this time, knowing the WBA, they would have made him WBA Super World Champion for this Adonis Stevenson fight. So the question is, like I said, Adonis Stevenson, this was a draw. I think they should run it back immediately, do it again later on this year, bring it. I mean, it's just, Adonis Stevenson here in the United States is not really marketable. People really don't care for him. So, like I said, if he's not going to give fans something where they're going to be like, oh, shit, Adonis Stevenson versus Dmitry Bivol or Artur Beterbiev, an Artur Beterbiev fight could definitely happen. Or if he's finally not going to fight Kovalev, then run it back with Badou Jack. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.